Welcome to the final action here for the last day of the International Day of People with Disability 2018 Australian Powerchair Football Association Championships. We're about to see a test match of the Ditch Cup between the Powerroos and New Zealand. We've just finished a exhilarating final with Queensland Cyclones coming out 4-3, I believe. Or was it 5-4? And joining me is Ben Keat from New South Wales. How are you, Ben?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks, mate. I'm Tom Dixon. We'll be calling a few games this week, so you're familiar with my voice. I know Ben's done a few, so you'll be familiar with his voice. The players and the coaches are about to walk out for the Players' March, we call this. And they'll stand out there for the anthems. So we have New Zealand Silver Strikers in the white on the left-hand side of the screen there, and the Australian Powerroos in the Australian gold. Benny, how do you think this one will go, mate?
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty tight to start with, especially with New Zealand going to, I think, really battle Australia a lot. But I think you probably expect to see Australia maybe come over the top towards the end of the match.
Yeah, we see that with the New Zealand teams during the tournament, didn't they? They do tie towards the end of the games. So the crowd applaud the players for walking on. They're not going to turn around, obviously. Are they going to thank each other, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah, turn around.
Turn around now.
Gavin Lead is controlling through there.
Only these kind of things at disability sporting events, isn't it?
Yes. So the Master of Ceremonies here, Dan the Man Coggan, is telling the crowd what's going on. And to sing the New Zealand national anthem is the New Zealand captain, Luke Auckland. Players to shake hands, and that's just a tradition in powerchair football. They should just cross paths here and say good game. Always friendly banter here, Ben.
It is, it is. I think you and I are probably the kings of the banter.
That's right, mate. They'll be missing us out there, won't they?
They will.
Yeah, I love Toby's doing a bit of the fist pump with the ref. That's a good. I'm looking forward to seeing Cooper Polini put on a show here today. He's been great all week for New Zealand. I never understood why you had to go back again like this, Ben. Well, you do it one way, and then why would you go back the other way?
I don't know either, actually. It's only been a bit of a trend the last few years, to be honest.
Yeah. So there we go, yeah.
Here we go, Jordan, as slow as ever.
Just making sure he gets a touch on everybody. Yeah. Did you ask Leo Davis to remove that guard and put a New South Wales on before he started playing?
Look, we tried, but it's like, no, as you pointed out in commentary a few days ago, like to show everyone who's five-time New South Wales champion.
5 times.
Jets, so
yeah.
Picked up their 5th title, so.
We're checking the pressure of the balls.
Yep.
Very professional down here. We're going for the pump. Not quite there yet. You must have hit that one too hard and warm up, Benny.
Oh, potentially.
So it was a good season for the New South Wales Power Chair football, Ben?
Yeah, it definitely was. We had a good fight between Newcastle and Sydney FC for the title, and Central Coast Mariners weren't far behind, and then a little bit further behind was my team, Western Sydney, but definitely a good season. We had a bit of an unearthing of a few really young players, which for me is really exciting. Beyond these players like that you're going to see play today for Australia, the next challenge for us is, I guess, finding the next, Karims and the next Leo Davis and Merkers and things like that. So
it's true, isn't it? And you had Matt Mallows here. He put up a great show. He's one of your junior Wanderers, so he's done well.
Yeah, definitely. And he's, obviously a bit biased and pretty proud of him being my teammate and stuff. But
yeah,
I mean, someone who's only been in a wheelchair for 2 years of their life, and then come here and compete at a national level, and gonna get a chance to compete against Australia in the Challenger game coming up after this, I believe.
Excellent. That's a great idea.
So all the experience, he's just soaking up like a sponge pretty much, and I think we're really going to reap the benefits after this week as he comes back and puts the red and black on.
Well, let's hope so, because you'll have the club championship coming up very shortly.
We do.
Like to see if we can get that Federation Cup back up and running again for the Roar and the Wanderers.
Definitely. Something I'd definitely love to get going again.
They used to be good, didn't they? So we've got great crashes.
Yes.
So, yeah, definitely we want to look back at that.
2 foundation clubs of Australia, really.
Yes. All right, so here we go. The New Zealanders swapping ends.
Again?
Yeah, it's a great tactic, isn't it?
It's a trademark.
Start the banter early.
It's a trademark of Alderton.
So it's the Poweroos to kick off. In the middle, we have Merkus, Leo Davis, and Castles. Merkus to take the centre role here. In goal, we have Turnbull. Yep. And in for the Silver Strikers, we have Massey, we have Alderton, Wilcock, and Mike Wheeler in goal, obviously. Yeah. So we've got the best of the Auckland players and the best of the Canterbury players out there almost, I think.
Yes, we do.
All right, so it'll be a goal kick. Interesting, quick attack there from Australia. Would have been maybe one of the fastest goals of the tournament, that one.
Yeah. If Dimitri reversed 360 onto that probably would have gone in.
Yeah, it's gone out of fashion a bit, the old 360 spin kick, hasn't it? It's just the cut down the penalties these days.
Yep.
Well, that's a territory finder. Not a good sign for the Silver Strikers straight away, because I think I'd like to see them attack more. I think that's when they're better.
They are definitely a lot more dangerous when they're attacking and very aggressive, in-your-face sort of a defence, as we can see from Massey here.
Yeah, he had a great tournament, and he's taking Merkus down the field now. Working him over here. Well, he's pretty crafty down there, Merkus, though. And he's done well. Wilcock tries to get around this one. Passes it straight back to Merkus. This is really dangerous, isn't it, Ben?
That is so dangerous. I mean, that's the thing with Queensland set up, and Merkus, as you can see here in Australia, he just sits back, waits for his time, and honestly, he's probably the sweetest hitter of a ball in the country right now.
I have the pleasure of playing with Josh at home for the Strikers, and Simon was asking me about that the other day and saying, he's good playing with him, and I always said, it's better to be on his team than against him.
Definitely.
So that's a Powerroos ball here.
I actually played with Josh as well. Back when Poucher football started, played for Queensland actually one year.
There you go.
And had the honour of playing with Merkers and Peters and things like that.
We'll let you do that stuff, mate. We'll make you an honorary Queenslander, Benny.
I am. I think I already am, to be honest.
Yeah, that's right. Fair enough.
You took my spot though.
Oh, no, sorry, mate.
Come on, mate.
Well, I can always retire for you, Benny, soon, mate. Yeah.
We'll talk off microphone.
Off microphone, yes.
Yes.
All right, so they're set up for a corner here, Merkus. That was almost a good setup. I don't think Alderton was actually knowing that was coming.
I did a bit of a variation there. You don't normally see Leolo Davis on the near post, let alone actually even drive front guard towards it.
We saw the Cyclones use that to a lot of advantage during the week. They didn't try that one during the final, really. But, so maybe that was Merkus' call there. Leolo Davis pushes it back.
Almost 2-1 there.
Almost. Cut across. That's good coverage by Massey, though. He knew where the pass was coming. And a little tiki-taka move here between Leo Davis and Castles maybe on the agenda. I don't think... The communication was lacking a bit there, wasn't it?
It was, and I think this is sort of sometimes the problem you get a little bit when you sort of mold a team together from players from different states and haven't played together all week. Just that communication sometimes takes a little bit to flow and get going.
Yeah, I suppose it's also hard when you've just played a grand final against each other and there's different emotions out there.
Yep. Half the team are thinking, yes, we won, we're going to get smashed later, and the other team are thinking, go away, get out of our face.
Yeah. But some of us just co-commentate together and we're okay with it. We just get on with it.
Yeah. Yes.
There's a huge gap between the goalkeeper and the man on the line there.
This is Merkus' bread and butter right here.
Just didn't quite get onto that one.
Well defended, though.
2-1. No, got away with it. Playing advantage, maybe.
Ooh.
I bet you Josh claims he's left that one deliberately. Top of the box here to Merkus. Will he get across to Leo Davis?
Goal.
Is he going to shoot? No. Save by Wheeler, yes.
Went a bit early there. Called that too early.
I did. But what a great save from Wheeler. He's just really good at that. He was fantastic at the New Zealand Nationals, Benny.
He is really good at that.
I'll let Keith claim that. Dad joke there.
Thank you.
Good one for goal. Castles.
Oh, again. Massey on the run now.
Yep. That's got to be Leo Davis' ball now, but Massey has him on the run. Taking him down to the corner. Turnbull's giving him some instructions there. Where'd he go? Massey's still working Leo Davis over here. This could be...
Merkus has dropped back in the box as well.
Oh, he's went on the outside there, but Leo Davis has one out. Peters upfield. Alderton's come through. Oh, they don't know that pass. Communication issue there again, Benny.
Well, run out by Massey there.
Vex has got him. They don't want to get in a one-on-one battle with all these Poweroo players. Oh, that is an interesting decision, Benny. I'm with you there.
Bit hard done by the cricketer.
Yeah. Look,
Ross Castle.
He did try to drive him through the park there, though, didn't he? So
yes.
Yeah. But anyway, he gets away. Doesn't get away with that one. Oh, that was always going to be intercepted.
360 speed. Here we go.
Can Castles get onto this? Oh, just wide.
Alderton.
Yeah, Alderton.
Not quite sure what Alderton was doing there, to be honest.
He was a bit in no man's land, wasn't he?
Yeah. He actually seemed like he had it covered and then sort of thought he was going to pull his guard away at the last minute, but I think got a slight deflection.
So another corner for the Powerroos here. Australian team's very good at corners. Probably a bit high in the pass there. Turnbull's high, passing it back. Vegas, Alderton's away now.
Trapped by Alderton. They're really giving the Powerroos a lot of space here.
No.
Oh, well done by Massey.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bit unlucky there. I think good call there by Gavin.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit unlucky too. And I thought Vegas may have almost been done for a little bit of shepherding there too.
Yes.
There's been a bit of shepherding this tournament, Betty. I don't know if you've noticed that. When you maybe we don't see it as much when you watch the stream games, thanks to Replay All Sports streaming. They do a great job. We've got a producer here, Tim, and Paul upstairs.
Doing a great job for us.
Yeah, and you can really see some of that stuff off the ball, which you know you probably don't talk about as much unless you're watching it on the camera.
Definitely, and I think that's. Oh, here we go. Oh, nah, out for a goal kick. And just to add to the streaming as well, I think it's really stepped up the level of the competition. To be honest, you know, as you said, all the teams now have the ability to go back to the hotel rooms and have video sessions, like pretty much exactly the same as the pro guys really do. It's the things you see on the camera, completely different to being out there live or even just watching sideline as a coach as well. So
yeah, because you get a whole experience, don't you?
Definitely. This is like perfect camera view as well. They've set up.
Yep, nice and high in the centre there. It's worked well.
Slightly off to the left of the centre, but
yeah,
close enough.
That was the best we could do, Benny.
It's good though.
Doing a great job. All right, so it's the Silver Strikers moving the ball forward here nicely. They've got the Roos a bit on the run here.
He's going flat across.
That is a dangerous pass, though, isn't it? Like, why would you pass all the way across there? I think Alton needs to start thinking about his tactics a bit more. That's going to be a set ball for sure, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't think it was a bad option. I think he just telegraphed it a bit too much.
Okay, yeah. We're commenting, Benny, that these set balls aren't as violent as they used to be.
No.
Players are very respectful.
There are still a few players, though, that... Oh, that was a bit of a tough one there. There are still a few players that don't mind doing the old throwback of the head, you know?
Yeah, charge in there. Try to get it through.
Jordan Crane won for me during the week against, I think it might have been actually Luke Alderton.
Yeah. Well, both chairs in the air and something.
Oh, look, Jordan's chair flew in the air. And we all know Jordan.
Yeah, it's true. It's hard to move Geordie off the line.
Oh, shot. Well saved again, though.
Oh, yes. Wheeler's having a great game at the back there. Oh, good clear out from Wheeler
well
again.
Done.
Yes, he did very well, the young man.
It's going to be Parry's ball.
Yeah, for sure, Dimitri on the outside. I've been watching this setup all week, and we've been watching this during the season too, Ben. I'm not quite sure about this bottom corner setup sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, that was well
it sort of turns into that, doesn't it?
It can. I mean, it is like a low percentage sort of setup there. If you're good enough, you can sometimes hit the gap. But it is a very low percentage. I think I do agree with you. You probably be better off having someone on the near post and then setting someone on the far post.
Yeah, maybe. I think so.
Through.
Yeah. But, like, you know, I suppose looking for that corner is always the good option. Oh, I think Alton should have let that one go. Good punch there. Oh, Merkus again.
Alderton is just spinning around in circles on the spot here.
Yeah.
The ball movement from Powers is exceptional.
It is. And I think when you're playing against the class of that front three there, you probably are panicking about all options, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just trying to work it out here. And see, I don't mind, like now they've done those two from the sideline, maybe the Roos would send Leo Davis down the corner for a variation, as you're saying, just to try to break up that goalkeeper and the man on the line.
It's very easy to become predictable in power chair football.
Yeah. Massey's done well to get out the way there and let Alden come forward. But I get the feeling that Louis Davis has got him exactly where he wants him. He's moving forward.
Alderton wins out now. Where can he go?
Oh, Josh has turned him around
Straight
there nicely.
Merkus.
Yeah. And here we go. That was a great pass. As again, not playing together as much. That was probably why Leo Davis wasn't onto that, but that was definitely on.
That is, if I'm correct, that would have probably been where Peters would have been for the Queensland setup.
Definitely. And he would have ripped through there. So we're seeing Pat Evans come on for Wilcock.
I've heard a little rumour that Peters actually is very close to the Golden Guard.
Well, he would be. He certainly wouldn't be claiming that. That's not Trisham's style.
No.
But, you know. But, you know, look, it'll be interesting. It should be a close run. I think you'd be pretty close there too, Benny. You had a pretty good couple of games there.
Oh, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I think someone yesterday was trying to rob you of a goal. I think you scored 5 in that game, didn't you, against Barbarians or something?
I got 6 against Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria. So I think that game I was commentating with
Yes.
Mr. Suffield, and he was trying to say you only got 4 or something, and I was like, no.
They don't understand what's going on.
Always robbing you, mate, always robbing you. Anyway, back to the football here.
I believe we had a 2-on-1 there.
Yes, it was a clear 2-on-1, wasn't it?
It was.
Nice clear different jerseys in this game. It helps out.
And here we have a very, very interesting setup. Chris Turnbull,
Coming up.
the goalkeeper.
It's quite dangerous when you got Massey in there. So he's passed it well.
Saved again on the line.
And Alderson away. There he goes.
Chris Turnbull has to retreat now back to his box.
He's back there quick enough.
Leolio Davis is covering though.
Yeah, I think that's... Unfortunately for Luke Alderson, you know, the competition in New Zealand is not as strong as the Australian competition. I think probably at home he probably would have got away with that one. He would have been able to rip it down the back line, but he struggled a bit there. Didn't have options. And his New Zealand teammates nearly need to get forward and offer him something else.
That's where you'd really like to see the Kiwis sort of take their time a little bit and just get a bit of pressure. Even work. You're right here. Work for a throw-in.
And don't get turned around the wrong way, because that's exactly what Merkus wants. He wants to be able to push you up the court.
Yeah.
And he's got in there. Done perfect job.
Out to Leolio.
Oh, that's a loose pass.
So, as you mentioned before, your Merkus teammate back here in Queensland. What's the key to beating him 1-on-1? Because I tell you what, he doesn't lose many.
Look, I think everyone's got their own battles, haven't they? Are we going to see a yellow card here?
We have very heavy contact. I think we have a warning. Warning from head referee of Australia, Gavin Lee.
Pat Evans, no stranger to warnings and a bit of contact. Look, I think with Josh, it's just like any good player. It's like beating Abdullah Karim, mate. It's anyone on their day, if you can think of it through, you'll get through them. There's no real trick, is there? It's just like they're just good players for a reason.
Yep, definitely.
So, Massey giving away a very easy free there. It was unfortunate. New Zealand were in a good position.
Chris Turnbull playing very high, though, on the box. Quite risky.
Especially the way Alton likes to flick that chair around and have a crack. That was almost a 2-on-1 there, but he's got away with it.
Doesn't take much with this length of court for the ball to be up one end.
No.
And then be flown down the other.
Oh, that's going to be a free. Oh, it's a goal anyway. And the Poweroos go up 1-0. Massive effort there from New Zealand to hold out for 15 minutes. That's been a good effort for them so far, but they'll be disappointed just 5 minutes out from the half to concede. Good setup, Ben.
Definitely a good setup. Just that typical triangle. Merkus top of the box as pivot. Pass to Castles, and Castles front guard into the far post.
Always good to see your teammates running in the post at the end there too. Leo Davis just trying to sneak the goal at the end there.
Yes.
I think Castles would have been upset after he took that huge hit from Alderson.
Yeah, well, Leo didn't get much through during the Nationals, so trying to make up for it here, I think.
Bit of banter there from a teammate. All right. The battle's always going to be Merkus's. I think Massey, it's one thing he needs to learn is when to pull out and let the guy run. Better defensive setup here from New Zealand. The Silver Strikers seem a little bit more solid.
2-on-1.
No, I think Castle's reversed into Edmonds.
Oh, sorry.
Another sub here. Toby is coming off. Pat's coming off.
Pat Edmonds.
Well, obviously, that warning, obviously, they said that's enough.
The big hurricane.
They've said on Toby. Toby Lipinski getting a rare run up front here.
Oh.
It's a high ball, wasn't it?
Well, I thought it looked like went over the guard there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Leo went for Merkus, but no one was there.
Alton got to work him here, and again, he's let Leo Davis get that on the back tire, and you're not going to win that battle. That's Massey takes on Castles here. Castles working him, and he gets it off Massey. And they'll be able to reset for some structure here. So Poweroos only up 1-0 here. Just under 4 minutes to go, 3.5. Josh has still got it. It's a good pass, but Alderton will clear this. There's like 3 creative players out there. You think there'd be more passing opportunities, wouldn't you, Ben?
Yeah, definitely would have expected more goals by now.
Mm.
However, New Zealand are defending amazingly,
They are. And Alton again.
as they really
just
have
clears the
all
line.
week.
And Massey, yeah, again, clears up the line. They really have. The New Zealand defence is quite good. Their chairs have obviously nice big solid bars in the front. They have the strike forces for the attacking positions. And their Panthers are quite good with the front bars there too. Oh, Leo Dave's going to be done for a reverse there.
In 2 to 3 years' time, where do you think New Zealand are going to be? As we can see, the potential that they have shown all week, even just from their first game to this week to today, they've improved out of sight. Where do you see them in the future?
Well, they're going to be a real threat to the Powerroos, aren't they? So as we know, with FITFA moving forward to a ranking system, you won't be necessarily guaranteed a spot at the World Cup unless you are top ranked in your zone.
Yep.
So, that means that New Zealand, I think, probably in 2 or 3 years' time will probably be very close to that top-ranked team. Australian power chair football, we're getting quite older. We don't really have a lot of those 9 and 10-year-olds coming up. We have a spreading of few in New South Wales and Queensland, but they're not like in New Zealand. There's so many young kids over there playing the game, and I think we could be careful because these guys are getting so much experience. So yeah, I think they're going to be a real threat. I think obviously in 2 years' time it'll be Australia's big opportunity to win a World Cup. They'll still have a pretty experienced squad playing.
Yep. World Cup's coming to Sydney, I believe. So that's going to be really exciting. Really exciting for the country. Really exciting for the sport to go somewhere completely different. Really exciting for the players who are going to get the honour of representing the gold in their home country.
Save.
On the line.
I can't believe Alton's got that away with that. He's done very well. And he's away again.
He's beat Merkus.
Merkus will come back at him though. And
he's gone for the flick to Massey. Oh.
That was interesting. Oh, I thought Leo Daves might have gone the reverse flick there.
Looking slightly lost this first half. I'm not quite sure. I mean, we do have to take into account that a lot of these players have just played a 40-minute final.
Yes.
At the top of their game.
Yes. And it's a very intense game, isn't it, when you're playing those New South Wales and Queensland games?
Oh, very, very. The rivalry is extremely passionate, extremely physical.
Yeah.
But I must say, in good sportsmanship, especially this season.
Yeah, for sure. It's very, very well looked after for everyone today. Everyone's very respectful of each other. And one a corner there to the Powerroos. They really would like this one before half-time. We're pretty much in the hands of the referee now. We've used the old block system. Oh, I don't know if that should have been a free.
Shot.
Yeah, it was a shot. Was it a shot or a pass is the question.
Nah, knowing Dimitri like I do, I think he's going for the far post there for a sneaky.
And that is half-time, and it is only 1-0 to the Powerroos. That will fill the Silver Strikers with lots of confidence here, Ben. And I'm looking forward to the second half. Do you think New Zealand can ramp it up a bit more?
I think they can. I think they're definitely holding their own. Definitely. I mean, I think I'd like to see them take a bit more advantage of their counterattacks. They're getting a few good real chances. I think if they can just hold up and try and play a bit for set piece, because as we've seen all week, Alderton and Massey can really be quite deadly.
Yeah, I was wondering, it's a very defensive setup on there for New Zealand. I wonder if they might try to throw a bit more attacking players on there and maybe ramp it up a bit. But I guess we'll find out here at the second half. So join us then in just a couple of minutes. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with you. Okay, we're back here for the second half of the Ditch Cup, and it is the Power-Roos winning 1-0. They're nil. They're now going from right to left of your screen in the yellow. The Silver Strikers in the white, or the silver if you like. And the Power-Roos, they've got Jordan Crane out there now with Gillespie and Abdullah Karim. And Peters playing keeper at the back.
We've had a full rotation of the Power-Roos here.
Peters does not play a lot of keeper these days.
Quite an interesting selection there with Peters at goalie for Australia. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I suppose he probably wants a P1 back there as keeper. And he can play aggressive, Peters. As we know, Peter Turnbull likes to play an aggressive keeper. So, I mean, yeah, that's probably not a bad selection. He's definitely a good talker, and that's what you need out there.
Definitely.
And Luke Alton weaving his way through there, and now Massey's on the charge to get back. He's got it back.
He's up against Gillespie.
Oh, Gillespie.
And what has Gavin?
Oh, that's an interesting call.
Gavin has called it against Massey.
I think Massey was facing out towards the line. He did push through Gillespie, so that's why he's done it that way. But anyway, maybe you need that referee mic back.
I do believe so.
All right, so Alton's on the outside here. He's taking on Crane. Never an easy thing to do. He's moved him around, though. Crane's still fighting.
Wonder if these two will get their battle going again.
Oh, there's a 2-on-1 there for sure, right?
Oh.
Karim's come back.
My God.
Oh, good work from Peters.
Massey's coming in, though. Oh, he's beaten Peters.
He did. He gave Peters a bit of a whack there, didn't he?
He did. Lipinski.
Yep, and Tristan will just slow it down and take around the outside. He does that so well.
The patience that Peters has is incredible.
Yeah, I wouldn't have let him do that. I would have run straight up on him. I would have probably put the ball between him. Then there would have been a few words said. But anyway, he's done well. Lipinski now taking on
a few words between you and Peters, never.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Ben. Surprised with the local comp. It's always friendly, though, afterwards. It's fine.
We have an early sub here.
Yeah, we do.
For New Zealand.
It's going to be Pat Edmonds again. What are you calling him? The Hurricane?
The Hurricane.
The New Zealand Hurricane. Has he just been told to calm down already?
It's like that WWE wrestler. You remember the Hurricane?
Yeah.
Watch out. Pat Edmonds is coming through.
Benny, you really wanted to be an actor, didn't you, mate?
All right. Mate.
Massey's away. It's Peters versus Massey.
Oh, beautiful.
And he does the right thing by slowing it down.
2-on-1.
Getting it 2-on-1.
No, let go.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get those, mate. I suppose he seems Edmonds trying to work his way out of there yet. Massey's still working, but he's let Peters work him. So the keeper all the way up the field, and he wins well. Great effort. So Jordan Crane's out there now. Still the Karim, I'm not quite sure. He's just trying to position Alton to where he is. Oh, off the front of Massey's bar. That's going to be a corner.
Go for the corner. Here we go.
Yeah. Crane's
been hitting them exceptionally well all week, I have to say.
Yes.
Certainly set me up for a few of my 14 goals during the week.
Easy. Oh, so you know how many goals it is. Not that you're counting, hey, Ben? Right, yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. Oh, Gillespie did not read that flick there off Edmonds. He should have been turning around after that one.
Well cleared, though, by Edmonds there.
Yeah, for sure. There it is. So Crane again with the setup. Not a lot of communication going on those front three at the moment.
Great flick by Gillespie. Oh, Alton again.
Yeah, Alton just saves that. Moves it along. Tristan Peters having to come all the way up to halfway to try to get some communication in those front three. That's going to be another kick, yeah. Big space there, Benny, between the guy on the line and the keeper.
There is, but as we'll see, as he winds up, this gap will close. Right there.
Yeah, now he's got the corner he wanted. Always a good result, that.
Bit of instructions there by the head coach of Australia.
Yeah, Peter Samuel's giving some instructions. And he just couldn't get the swing away. Well done, Edmonds there. He got in a good position just to keep. Oh, and Wheeler's away. He's taking Karim on.
He's wheeling.
Now we see Peters sit back in the box. That was the right thing to do.
Well done, Peters.
Because he could use Abdullah Karim as well as an extra guard.
as we've seen during the week, sometimes if the goalie's very aggressive, it could go against you, can't it?
It can go against you really easy, can't it, if you're out there? So, yeah, that was well played there by the Powaroos and also by the Silver Strikers. So, great football here. 1-0. This is quite a classic game here, Ben.
It is. I mean, New Zealand are definitely hanging with the Powaroos and, definitely are not looking out of place in the international test right now.
No, it's good stuff. So, just to let you know, the Powaroos, 4th in the world. New Zealand would be somewhere in the 20s or 30s. It's going to be a goal to Karim there. Easy. That's great play. He just opened this gap up beautiful, did Abdul Karim. He's sitting his guard behind Alton, making sure he can't go back and forth. And he just drops out. And then, yes. Too easy. Once it gone across, it was all over, wasn't it?
It was. Wheeler, probably, you want to be slightly critical. The only thing that really could have happened was Wheeler be a bit more aggressive in the jump to try and block that before it got to Abs, but very, very difficult to block those ones. Well played from Australia.
Okay, Wilcock runs through there. She probably should have got around the outside of that one. Geordie has beat her easy there, Jordan Crane. Alderton trying to save the day here. So it's 2-0 now to the Powaroos. They're doing a great job.
Or Crane.
Oh, bit of contact. Yeah, that's all right.
Amy calls it a New Zealand ball there.
Amy's had a great tournament on her first tournament reffing power chair football. She should be reffing a lot of our QPFA games during the season.
I think I might come and play in Queensland.
I'll just move back to the football, Ben. And we're at the outside here. Yep. Massey's working Crane, but this is... Crane's got him here. But he's still working hard, Massey. Trying to push it back. He's out the way here. Wilcock needs to keep moving. She needs to keep moving out the way. Massey's got what he wants.
He needs someone down here on the right.
Yeah. Tristram Peters is just outside his box now.
He's just so hard to beat.
Yeah, he's doing a great job back there.
And the thing about Peters, he doesn't mind if he gives the throw to the other opposition, as long as he just clears it a bit, relieves the pressure for his team.
Yeah, but I think we need to see more rotation from the the Silver Strikers, because if New Zealand start moving around a bit, he won't be able to pick where he's going to go.
No.
So they need more options up front.
Blocked out by Alton, Knives.
Yeah. Alton's got to be a little bit more aggressive on those ones to try to get in front of the bar and move around them.
Gillespie, what can he get? Beautiful ball to Karim.
And he's back. Karim might get there though. It's okay, Alton's covering.
He's got it.
But great flick back to Geordie. Oh, and it's been saved well. And Peters out of his box. Punches it back. Could be a 2-on-1 there. Got away with it. Massey go around the outside. Well played there. By both teams. I don't think there's much Jordan Crane could have done there. He's got his defensive position quickly and well. That's good. You see that little drive out there from Peters, just pushing Alton away from that spot.
He's very, very quick at getting his position.
Yeah, I'd like to see Wilcock a little bit higher here. Oh, it wasn't bad. Good variation. Good variation. Had Peters sort of locked there because he knew that Alton was down there. So 2-0 to the Powaroos here. They've certainly come up it's a good test here in New Zealand. Might be nice for the Powaroos to go over and maybe have a run against New Zealand in their home country.
That'll certainly be pretty cool to go overseas again.
Yeah. So maybe the New Zealand Power Chair football listening, that's something they can organise.
Here we go. This is really the optimal position to take a sideline hit in.
Very tough to score though when you have Karim back on the line, isn't it? So he's so quick across that box.
It is.
Yep. Sandra needs to keep working. Sandra needs to keep working around here. She should come around the outside of Crane and back in.
Yeah, she's really in not a good position there.
Massey's a bit predictable what he's going to do here. Yep.
Looks like they're trying to set up quite similar to Australia.
Yep.
Oh.
It's good defence there though. Massey,
Massey
he's not going
reversing
to
up
win
the
that
field.
one. Oh, he's going
Or he's going to give it away.
But playing
Play on,
advantage.
play advantage there.
That's a good call. Geordie just gets turned around there. Wilcock. Oh, look. He's called 2-on-1 there, and it definitely was a 2-on-1. So, Australia here with an opportunity from a set piece. We've got Gillespie wide. Abdullah Karim being heavily marked by 2 Silver Strikers. That's a good pass. No one onto it. Geordie needed to read that one earlier. Good pass back, and
It's off
that is
Karim.
yeah, off Karim. All right, so I think the Silver Strikers need to find a bit of variation here, Ben.
They do this.
Oh, who's that against? Oh,
Yeah,
Jordan Gray's not going to like that.
not one bit at all. But I do think that's a bit of a fair call there. I mean, Massey got to the ball first, played it off, and
yeah.
Crane came in with the late tackle pretty much. So fair call from Gavin. Don't say that too often, but you know.
But he's not mic'd up, so he doesn't know you said it, does he?
No.
So that's fine.
Massey.
That was only one result.
Not well directed there.
Yeah. It was only ever going to be one result, wasn't it?
Yes.
You see Mike Wheeler doing the right thing too, not trying to clear. He's saying there's no point in us trying to get the ball rebound back
Well
here.
run by Alderton there.
Yep. Well done, Sandra Wilcock. Beats Karim. She'll cherish that.
Came in at the right time.
They want to start referring this ball. Our central referee, Gavin Lee, will call it up.
Oh, Wilcox is still there.
Yeah, she's got to stop. She doesn't want to... Oh,
Let's get off Karim. Was that off Karim?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Very well left by Karim. He's running hard to get out of there like a mouse in a trap.
Or deer in headlights, as they say.
Yes. We've got them all. That's a 2-on-1. Playing advantage, I guess. No.
Wheeler playing very high. Wilcox covering back, though. Needs to because he's been beaten. Also, there's a goalie there. It was Alderton.
It was Alderton, mate.
My mistake.
No worries, mate. It's all good, and that's gone a little bit high, but no advantage apparently. Seemed to me that New Zealand got a little bit of advantage of that.
Peters, the Australian goalkeeper, is on halfway here.
Yeah, well, he's trying to talk to them, I think, mate. And that is going to be a corner. That's what he wants. It's a dangerous play because the ball does come quickly back against you. I think one of these New Zealand defenders could actually go back behind Peters now. Just to drag him back. Yeah. But great work from Wilcock. And now Peters will have to work out to get there. It's good work. Peters is still up. Karim's gone back.
Beautiful cutout.
Oh, he got it right around Peters there. He got sold. Can't see behind him, obviously.
Oh, unfortunately.
What's that going to be? It's going to be goal kick. Oh, unlucky. Oh, lucky if you're a Belarus fan, I guess.
Luke tried to flick it out there with his rear wheel, and fortunately got a little bit too much on it.
So, Benny, you'd be looking forward to your off-season now? Have a bit of a break? Have something to do on your weekends?
Yep, get my weekends back. My weeknights as well, no more training, so...
That's good.
Probably have a good solid 6 weeks or so off. We'll start to look in.
Get on the junk food.
Get on the junk food. Get on a few cans, probably, as they say as well.
Oh, mate, I hope you pass all those beep tests when you get back.
Pardon?
Hope you pass all the beep tests when you get back.
Ah.
You know, like a beep test in your Power Strike Force, man. It's tough.
Mate, I'm the record holder of the beep test of the Wanderers. Yes.
Were you the one participating, Ben?
Potentially. Doesn't matter. Still number 1.
I'll let you have it, mate. I'll let you have it.
Good.
All right.
How about you? What are you looking forward to your off-season?
Oh, man, I am really looking forward to some sleep-ins.
Yes.
Obviously, Tristan Peters and I and the QPFA board have been working very hard to get these nationals organised, so all our free time's been taken up a lot. So, we're looking forward to a bit of a break. And but we are setting up for next season already.
Yep.
I'm just looking forward for a bit of time, mate. It'd be good.
And I must say, Tom, congratulations to you and your team for holding an amazing nationals.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
As a player, it's definitely been amazing coming to another state and competing at this national level, and you guys have really hit the point with the stadium, the accommodation, making us really feel like we're at home. So thank you to you, and hopefully we'll come back and see you guys again.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, Ben. We'd love to hear that, and we're glad everyone's had a great time. And that's what we want. We did it for the players because we wanted the players all to enjoy it. And we all love playing football. And as you guys know at home, it's nothing better than playing in front of your home crowd. So when you get out there and you can play in your home crowd, it's a great feeling. So it's good that we were able to do that. And it's great that we gave some other people some other experiences too, wasn't it?
That's it.
So, some other people from other states got to see Brisbane and another state. So that's fantastic. And we're always holding these events. Like we'll be having the FA Cup and our World Cup in 2020 as well. And we've got an Australian Club Championships coming up as well. So we're always looking for sponsors like Power Mobility, your one-stop shop for all your power share needs. You can see them at powermobility.com.au. So, if anybody's out there who wants to sponsor a national event or, a club championship, where we're always looking for sponsors on board, you can contact the Australian Power Chair Football Association or the Queensland Power Chair Football Association or your local Power Chair Football Association, as we all have them now in all states. So, but yeah, thank you, Ben. We appreciate the praise. So let's get back to the football again. We're down to under 4 minutes to go here in Ditch Cup. Jordan Crane lining up a ball. It's still 2-0. That's a 2-on-1. They should really have got into that. You think they'd sort that out now, but I suppose Mass, they do play in the same team here.
They do. They've played together all week. Still shows, no matter how much your experience is, so easy to still make mistakes in this game, isn't it?
Very easy, mate, when the ball's moving around fast and popping around.
Here we go, Peters.
Oh, I think Alton might have got... No, did he not get a touch?
No, he played that very nicely.
It almost looked like it squared off him, didn't it? That's all right, well done. So it's going to have to be a very quick attack now from the Silver Strikers. They need to go after this. I wondered if Cooper Paulini or Logan McCool might be given a run.
Crane.
Just to try to riven it up a bit. Crane's moved the ball in there. There goes Massey, though. Crane's let that one go through. Couldn't quite get around it. Yeah, I just think if Paulini was out there running around, putting a bit of pressure at the back, you might find they get a bit of a breakaway.
And especially with just being so young and his ball of energy as well. I think it just... A bit of energy goes a long way.
True.
Got to be careful with the 2-on-1.
Yeah, there you go. That's a Gillespie ball.
That's probably where Massey can improve his game a little bit and really take it to the next level. Sometimes he gets a little bit caught out when he's close to the line and he continues to jostle when it's already been hit off by the last touch is already by the opposition.
Yeah, true. True. So, he's done a very good job there. He's kept that ball in too, has he? Oh, he has.
He has. Crane has kept it in.
And that's going to be a corner again. No. Oh, Geordie does not like that one. Oh, they've got a long history, haven't they, Gavin Lee and Jordan Crane?
They do. It goes a long way back. Club days. Club days back in Sydney. So.
Anyway, Abdullah Karim, good setup here. He's looking up to the medal.
Oh, Crane, 360.
Oh, Gillespie needs to get on there quickly. Oh, he's just misjudged that, unfortunate. That was the right idea. So another goal kick here. Not long to go now. We're in the referee's hands. This test match looks destined for another Poweroo win in the Ditch Cup. So that'll be a few years in a row now. It's a bit dominant, isn't it, Ben? That's a 2-on-1.
It is. I mean, Australia, in terms of the results, Australia are dominant, but honestly, year after year, New Zealand are getting closer and closer. I think this is actually the closest test match New Zealand have ever had with Australia.
So that's
only being 2-0. And, in all honesty, a little bit. If New Zealand came out a little bit more attacking, they really could have scored a goal here. But obviously, they were looking to just try and hold Australia and then try and counter.
Yep.
Well, here we go. No.
Simon Peters has got it.
Well,
Peters. I think he could have taken that one around a bit. Maybe he was looking for some communication.
I think he's just looking to wind the clock down pretty much. Here we go. Can New Zealand get on the board?
Yeah, see what they can do here. Tough defensive breakdown, though. Abdullah Karim and Peters.
It's gone near post. It's gone again.
Oh! Right idea. There can't be much time left as we watch Gavin Lee take the ball out to the top of the box for another set kick.
He's looked at the clock.
He's likely to let Tristram just touch it and blow his whistle.
Tristram, experienced keeper, just wasting time here.
Give him a yellow.
Massey.
Massey's away.
Up against Karim. Peters.
It's
out. Will Gavin let it run?
No, he won't. And
No,
that is the
he
Ditch
won't.
Cup. It's another win for the Powaroos. It's 2-0. They retain the Ditch Cup. A magnificent effort. And it was a great game, Benny. And as you said, New Zealand have improved so much. And next year, at the Ditch Cup, they want to watch out those Powaroos.
Oh, definitely. Clinical performance from Australia, though. Passing the ball around, lots of shots. Extremely well defended, though, from New Zealand all game. Had a few late chances there to score, but unfortunately couldn't get it over the line. But as you said, next year, I think Bring It On could be completely different.
Well, thanks for your time this week, Benny. That's been great. I might just put a quick shout out to all our sponsors. International Day for People with Disability. They've helped us out massively with some sponsorship. Power Mobility, as you've heard us out throughout the call, they've been a great sponsor of ours too. Inclusive Care, they've been fantastic as well. They've been helping us with QPFA a lot and all sorts of things, and also here today. And First to Care, they're a fantastic sponsor as well. They're going to be providing all the trophies and stuff. And lastly, Centre Care, who have prioritized sponsorship as well. So on behalf of all the athletes, officials, our producer Tim, cameraman Paul, and Replay All Sports live stream, thank you for joining our live stream in this tournament. And a special thanks to Simon Smale for all his time he dedicated to commentating games. And we will see you again next year at the Australian Power Chair Football Association Championships. Who knows where they'll be? Probably in Sydney. We'll never know, but we'll look forward to that.
Queensland.
Okay, so thank you, and we'll see you next time.